you, sir.
You
Nice
too.
rig to you, too.
Thanks, man. We're going to Florida.
All right. It's humid over there.
Yeah. We'll survive.
Well, we're at the Glamis Beach store, and I always tell you guys about the most insane, interesting things I find at the Glamis Beach store. Look at that bike over there. This crazy guy over here, crazy guy on a bike, right?
Right.
Wow. This guy is riding to Florida from here, and he's going to tell us his story.
Good morning. It's Friday, October 3rd, the second day of our Southern Tier adventure. Today we're riding from Alpine, California to Live Oak Springs, California. I want to dedicate this ride segment to my lovely and talented daughter, Emily. Emily, this ride is for you. I was ready for day 2, the shortest trip of this adventure. See you in Live Oak Springs.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Leaving Alpine, California.
Today was going to be mostly climbing. Yesterday I climbed 1,800 feet over 41 miles. Today I added 2,100 more feet over 31 miles. I got right back onto where I left off yesterday, climbing through Alpine. The scenery outside Alpine was beautiful. Shortly after leaving Alpine, my route took me onto Interstate Highway 8, where I mixed it up with the 70-mile-per-hour crowd. Uphill, of course. I decided to stay focused and not film any of my first interstate experience, but experience some excitement nonetheless. Just made a really massive descent down one of the hills here, and was a lot of fun. I'm not sure what speed we were going. I wasn't paying attention to my Garmin, but I gotta believe it's 40 plus. I was now on quieter Highway 79. When you're on a bike riding all day long, you have time to think. I was enjoying the scenery, but my mind was wondering what was going to happen to me. I reminded myself to stay diligent, as one bad move could end me up in a ditch or getting hit. This ride was fun, but also serious business. I needed to stay focused. I had an exhilarating downhill run after a big climb. A nice break. Pine Valley was the only town of significance on my route today. Very quiet and picturesque.
We're making progress. We're still in the middle of our climb. We got 4 miles to go. So we'll catch up with you soon.
I hit flats occasionally where it was great to pick up speed, but those were few and far between. At a rest break, a cool truck passed me. Then it was back to climbing. The grind was even tougher than yesterday and was really sapping my energy. Then, just around the corner, I ran into the Climb Brothers. Turns out they run the climb terrain for bicyclists and hikers going through California. They laughed at my climbing ability, taunted me some more, and then took off. After that strange encounter, I reached the top of the climb. I wanted to take a photo of me and the bike, and had to turn the bike around so that the strong crosswind wouldn't blow it over. Kathy and I met up at a remote convenience store at Live Oak Springs to end the day. We trailered to our KOA campground, which was 4 miles south of the route. We met up with some real nice camping neighbors, Devin and Renee Williams of Yuma, Arizona. They ride a gorgeous Harley Davidson, which they trailer behind their beautiful motorhome, which could have swallowed our whole camper tow vehicle package with little effort. We cleaned up, had dinner, did our blog, and then settled in for a chilly 45-degree night. Our little heater kept us warm. Good morning. It's Saturday, October 4th, 2025. We're on our third leg of the trip. We're going from Live Oak Springs to El Centro today, and should be a good day. Weather's looking good. So I want to dedicate this ride segment today to my loving and caring daughter Allison and her husband Andrew. So Allison and Andrew, this ride is for you. Kathy was getting the ride logistics set for the day. Then she was off to our next destination. Today's route was a drastic change from the first 2 days of climbing. It was flatter with some thrilling downhill. Went through Jacumba, and we're looking at the border fence, which is pretty cool. I'd never seen that before. First time ever. And yeah. Oh no, it's doggies. Hey! You doggies! We have doggies chasing me. Hey dogs! Hey dogs! Hey dogs! Hey dogs! Hey you big doggies! All right, my first dog encounter. And I still have all my limbs. Isn't that great? I like dogs. I think it's just like chasing people. So anyway, catch you later. Then a fast downhill on Interstate 8. The smooth shoulder made for a great descent, but the 7% grade raised the pucker factor. I saw lots of interesting things as I flew down the highway, but kept my eyes on the road and on the fast-moving traffic. I'm gonna never look at downhills ever the same again after that. Just did a rushing drop down I-8, and I mean, I'm not sure what my speed was. I wasn't paying attention to my Garmin, but we were flying down that hill. I was trying to keep it under control with my brakes, of course, but also don't want to blow the brakes, so I kept tapping it every so often. But we made it through. I don't know how long of a trip that was, but quite a descent. Something I'll never forget. So, having a Cliff Bar to celebrate, and we'll see you guys down the road. Well, we're about 20 miles out of Calexico, and the terrain is pretty deserty still, pretty dry. Temps are comfortable though, 84 degrees with a breeze, so we're enjoying it. I think we're making good time. My last split on the time, so this is about 15 miles an hour average, which for this bike is pretty good, especially loaded for touring. So anyway, we're enjoying it, and we'll catch you down the road. Just east of Calexico, California, I came across a ginormous solar power generation installation. According to Google, it is almost 3,000 acres with a capacity of 794 megawatts. It was built on low productivity farmland. My Vario radar taillight always alerted me to oncoming traffic. I finished with 7.5 miles in about 5.5 hours. It was a toasty 90 degrees. We camped at the Desert RV and Golf Course in El Centro. Good morning. It's Sunday, October 5th. And today we are riding from El Centro to Glamis. Looks to be quite a sparse ride, but nonetheless is part of the trip. I'm dedicating today's ride to my son, my very talented son Michael, and his fiancée Clark. So Michael and Clark, this ride is for you. I was ready to get going. Kathy caught a selfie in my rearview mirror. 108 feet below sea level. Did a quick look around, make sure there's no storm clouds coming. Fortunately, it's severe clear right now, but I'm gonna keep my eyes open. Don't need to be caught in this area if it starts raining hard. On my route, I came across an intersection called Perry's Corner. How ironic. Of course, I had to get a selfie at my corner. My fairing graphics were holding up nicely. I was happy about that. GoPro remote. Keeps losing connectivity with my 13 in the back. And it must be because it needs line of sight and I'm in its way. Well, we're on our way to Glamis. According to my GPS, we're probably about 12 miles out. So it's hot today. I watched the 79, but it feels hotter than that. Not a ton of breeze, just a little bit. Sun is out in full force. Good news is we're above sea level finally. So I don't have to worry about being subterranean anymore in case there's a big storm. But anyway, ride's going good. We'll just keep on trucking out to Glamis. I came across the Imperial Sand Dunes recreational area. What a change of scenery. Riding through it felt like I had just submerged into a rolling ocean of sand. A surreal feeling for sure. I then hit a scenic lookout where I could survey the scene in more detail. What an awesome place. This was near Glamis, California, the self-proclaimed sand toy capital of the world. Then I rode past some UTV riders who engaged me. Turns out they were Tim and Christine Smith from Murrieta, California. They run a mobile sandblasting business there called Sandblast Extreme, and like to come to Glamis to film topics for their Sandblast Extreme Adventures YouTube channel. They caught up with us at the iconic Glamis Beach Store, our endpoint for the day. They jumped out of their awesome Can-Am UTV and asked if they could interview us for their channel. Who could pass up being YouTube celebrities?
Well, that was crazy. I think I'll make a vlog all crazy out of it.
I couldn't have seen this coming today. Oh, I'm getting one. Oh, dude. This is an easy ride. Look at this, man. Oh, wow. My legs aren't long enough. Tim's through it. How cool is that?
Yeah. So this thing
Tim and
has
Christine
got
made an awesome team and were fun to be with.
63 possible speed combinations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you hit a hill, it's no problem.
I can really do.
Check out their Crazy Guy on a Bike episode on their Sandblast Extreme Adventures YouTube channel. Since there were no services in Glamis, Kathy and I headed back to a motel in Brawley for the night. We found an amazing authentic Mexican restaurant called Las Chabelas that served delicious fajitas. What a fabulous ending for a great day. Join us in episode 3 as we head out of California into Arizona. We experience rugged scenery, my bike led a line of cars during road construction, and we had some very cool camping spots, all on Perry and Kathy's Southern Tier Adventure.